John Casablancas was a fashion icon who ran the world-famous elite model agency. Donald Trump and Casablancas were friends in the 80s and 90s. Casablancas asked Trump to be a judge for Casablanca's highly successful Look of the Year pageant. There were thousands of applications to be part of the pageant every year. The young women between 14 and 19 years old knew that winning the contest would guarantee them a successful modeling career.
Contest is the ultimate contest for women that want to go all the way in the modeling business.
They are still children. They don't look like children, and once you get them all dressed up, they look incredible. They look like they're ready to work, but they are not.
It's like a Botticelli. It's super beautiful.
I met Johnny at one of the fashion shows, and we hit it off. He asked me, said, I have a new thing coming up that I want to do. It's called Look of the Year, and I would love for you to work for us, shoot. I had no idea what I was about to witness when I started shooting this project. And as I got into it, I saw, a little bit of something going on here.
I had prepared thoroughly for a long meeting with Donald Trump to explain to him why this was going to be a very big success. In fact, I hadn't finished my third sentence. He said, I love the idea, let's do it.
Best known personalities in the city of New York and probably in the United States, and our host here at the Plaza, since he owns the place, the president of the Trump Organization, Mr. Donald Trump.
I recall John inviting very powerful businessmen to be a part of the judging panels. He just thought it was good business to bring in very wealthy men around very young, beautiful women.
Donald Trump was a judge. I don't understand why he was there in terms of context of a fashion show. How could he judge it?
Thank you, and now it's time for the swimsuit competition.
Let's get on with it.
The culmination of the entire week that these girls have been through ended up at this grand party. Everybody got loose and crazy, and there were no chaperones. Parties were the payback for all of these so-called investors or friends. Liquor flowed quite liberally. The inhibitions were gone, and the guests were friends of Johnny's. We laughed at some of these guys. To us, they were clowns. They were idiots, chasing young girls. I haven't spoken about this before because it took a while to process, but since our culture has changed so much, I realized that this is the backstory that a lot of people don't know about.
When you get some beautiful women around these places, I'm sick and tired of these too.
The Look of the Year contest became a kind of fishing hole for some executives of elite. It was a place where they singled out both girls who were vulnerable and might be sexually available, and girls who had powerful attributes that might become very successful.
I remember this Italian girl, extremely naive, who couldn't speak any English. She was easy prey. They were all around her. We were a bunch of kids, just put there with all these older men.
And then down this large staircase, in front of all of us, there was Donald Trump, and behind him there were 3 actors. I don't want to name them because they're all still around. They came down the stairs and spread out like sharks among the girls, who had broken up into little clusters throughout the room. During the 5-day competition, it was very clear that there were opportunities to go out and party with Donald. The contestants were led to believe that if you were nice to certain people, good things will happen to you, and I think that's why girls were going out.
I remember attending a dinner with John Casablancas and Donald Trump. This time it was a private area, a big table and lots of girls. I'd say around 10 to 15 of us, all between the ages of 14 and 18. It was just us models, Trump and John. We were all underage, but we were offered drinks. I went home early, but other children stayed.